What's going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today with another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. In today's video, we got early reveals for the Roster Revolution promo, which is going to be dropping later on this afternoon in MUT 25, and of course, when that content is live, we'll have a follow-up video. We'll go over everything with controller in hand and show you guys what you need to be doing first and how you can earn free content from the promo. So let's go ahead and jump on into everything. We're going to start with a couple updates. Number one, today is Wednesday. I pressed the wrong button there. Number one, today is Wednesday, which means we do have new milestone objectives. Week number 3, we have over 105,000 XP that you can earn within the Season 5 Field Pass. That went live really early last Wednesday. This time it went live right around 10:30 a.m. Eastern Time, but you do have objectives that you can go out and knock out to earn XP within the Season 5 Field Pass to get that done. Also, today we are going to be getting an update on ability points on offense and defense. Offense is going to go +1, defense is going to go +2. Some of the cards that are featured in today's promo do get some discounted abilities. I'm not sure if that coincides with why they raised the increase or increased the AP limit, or if they did it just to do it. I'm not 100% sure, but that is coming and will likely be happening around 1:30 p.m. Eastern Time later today as well. Now, real quick, one other announcement before we get into the reveals. Tonight, we are going to have the second night of the MCS Playoffs, and within this event, you can tune in to earn up to 4 standard Twitch drop packs and then 1 MUT Playoff Program pack by watching for 150 minutes. That's yesterday, last night it took place, today, and then on the 29th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. Also, later tonight, during that stream, they are going to be revealing the Playoff Part 3 players that'll be coming out tomorrow. Remember, Part 3 of the Playoff promo is dropping tomorrow, so we'll get to see what cards we can expect in-game later tonight during that stream while some Madden is being played and free packs are being earned. Now let's talk Roster Revolution. So I'm going to go through the 91 overall heroes, the 94 overall champions, and 95 overall LTDs. There were a bunch of 84s and 88s. I did not screen capture them. Just didn't feel like it was worth it. But on GMM, they said the focus of this promo is to give players on teams that aren't really represented much through theme teams. That's kind of like one of their main directives with this promo. And for the first 2 weeks of it, if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get a pretty big, large content player drop, which we do have a handful of cards to get through today. But I believe after the second week, the content drops are going to be smaller. There will not be any field pass. I don't believe there's going to be any solo challenges or any type of events out there for it as well. But we'll find all of that out when the content's in game later today. So let's go through the cards. We're going to start with all of the 91 overall heroes. Again, I feel like these cards are all pretty bad. If they happen to meet your theme team for the depth chart or to be a starter, you're going to be excited about these cards. Outside of that, they're just not very good. So we got Kyle Juszczyk, 91 overall fullback, 90 speed, 83 strength, 91 run block, 88 lead block. Arden Key, left outside linebacker with 88 speed and 91 acceleration. He does get 91 block shed, 92 finesse move, and 91 tackle with that 87 strength and 82 power move. Not a bad budget option here at outside linebacker, depending on the price. Next one up is going to be Gavon Sanders, vertical threat tight end, 89 speed, just won't cut it. His route runnings don't hit the 90+. He doesn't have good run blocking. There's literally nothing good about this card at a 91 OVR. I'm not going to butcher this guy's name. I'm just not going to do it to him. I'm not going to attempt it myself here. But we got a defensive tackle with 79 speed for the Houston Texans, 91 block shed, 89 strength, 91 tackle. Power move decent, finesse move terrible. Again, if you guys need these cards for theme teams, go for it. Outside of that, they're just not good at all. Elijah Moore is going to be our next 91 overall hero, 90 speed wide receiver. I mean, you think back to the Zero Chill / stocking stuffer / Ghost of Madden player promo. Like, we got wide receivers that came out a month ago that are better than this one at a lower overall. Like Jaden Reed for the Packers, stock 94 speed, 90+ on the short, mid, and deep route running. That card is better than this Elijah Moore card. 3 more heroes to go through. Kyler Gordon is your next one for the Chicago Bears, cornerback with 91 speed, 92 zone, 90 agility jumping, and 84 man coverage. Nothing to see here. Again, not a very good card. These types of promos are usually good for offensive linemen, so we have Luke Gouki here. Not saying he's the best right tackle in the world, but if you rock a Bucs theme team, you might be happy about this card because you've got a starting right tackle now and it fits your chemistry. 90 strength, 88 awareness, 90 pass block, 92 run block. not bad for a budget option over that right tackle. And then the final 91 overall hero is going to be George Karlaftis. I'll probably be picking this card up for my no money spent theme team where we got Eagles and Chiefs over there. But outside of that, not an amazing card. 87 speed, 86 block shed, 90 strength, 87 tackle. He does have 92 power move with the 83 finesse move. So those are going to be all of your 91 overall hero cards. And if you want to complete a set to get those cards, it's going to require 5 88 overall roster revolution players. You put those 5 cards into the set. In return, you get a fantasy pack that gives you a 91 overall player of your choice. Now on to the 94 overall champions, and you're sitting at home probably thinking, well, those 91s were pretty bad. The 94s are going to be better. Surely they will, right? Absolutely wrong. I think this Dylan Parham might be the best of all of the 94s and the 95s. It's a right guard with 93 strength, 90 awareness, 92 pass block, and 94 run block. So it's going to fit your theme team. You'll be happy about it. But also with these cards, and he doesn't really get the greatest discounted ability, these cards are going to be able to use some type of medal or token that you can add a third discounted ability bucket to them. So they already have 2 by themselves. The medal will unlock a third one. If you happen to need it, we'll show you the set that you're going to need to go out there and get that medal. But this is one of your first 94 overall champions. The next one, Ed Oliver. Like, here's the downside, right? The attributes on these cards, as we go through the rest of them, you're going to see that they're all pretty bad. So normally you would think they're going to get either some type of really good theme team boost, like a ×2, ×3. They don't get that. Well, they get extra discounted abilities. Guess what? Even the discounted abilities aren't that great. One of Ed Oliver's at defensive tackle is inside stuff for 2 AP when we have like 3 or 4 cards out there that already have that ability at 1 AP with better attributes. So it's like, it's a waste there. If you're going to give them a discounted bucket, especially a third bucket where we need to use these medals, make it a 0 AP bucket for like a couple weeks up until the end of Super Bowl or something more enticing. These just aren't doing it. So there's your Ed Oliver, 87 speed, 93 block shed, 94 power move, strength and tackles pretty good. Like, it's not a bad card. If they would have given him inside stuff for 1 AP, probably would have been better, but outside of that, just not great. Then, you know, Jonathan Taylor, I feel like he always gets shafted on getting upgrades, and now they give him an upgrade, and guess what? 94 speed at the running back position. We have way too many 95 speed running backs out there, some even at 96 speed with the Darren McFadden. Like, this card, it's just not good. He doesn't have good catching. You know, the trucking, break tackle, change of direction, agility is all there, and if you need a Colts theme team, a Rock Colts theme team, you're going to be happy with this card. But outside of that, you're not going to see too many people out there, you know, purposely putting a 94 speed running back on the field when you got 95 speed guys out there that aren't that expensive currently. Justin Simmons is going to be your next champion. He usually has really, really good cards in Madden Ultimate Team, but this one, terrible. Like, 93 speed at strong safety. So again, if they're going to make him slow, maybe they're going to boost up some of the other attributes, right? Nope, his man coverage is below 90, his hit power is below 90, his tackle's below 90. Yes, he does have 93 zone, but we have a bunch of 93 zone strong safeties. Like, compare this card to the Kyle Hamilton card that came out well over a month ago, and you tell me which one's better. Same exact position. I just don't see the difference in these cards at all. They're just pretty bad. They're awful. I can't even think of enough words. You guys down below in the comment section, use words to describe how bad this promo is, but be respectful about it, all right? Let's move on to the next one. Derek Carr, 85 speed quarterback, 95 throw power is pretty good. Short throw 94, mid 92, deep 93, but again, and I didn't catch all of his abilities to write them down and memorize them off the top of my head, but he just didn't have anything that's like, oh, this is a great ability. He's got set feet lead for 1. That's not a case. Give him pass lead elite for 3. Something to intrigue or entice you to use the card. The promo's just not doing it. These cards are awful. Bud Dupree might be one of the better ones out there at a 94 overall. He's got 92 speed at outside linebacker, 93 acceleration, 90 block shed, 94 power move, tackles pretty good, strength and finesse move a little bit low there, but you know, this card, he meets a handful of theme teams out there. You can potentially get him up to 94 speed with that extra discounted bucket. So this one's not terrible, but just all in all, these cards are bad. Demarcus Robinson, who I will admit had a pretty good day against the Eagles on Sunday. He went home with the L, so that's all that matters. He gets a 94 speed wide receiver card, 92 short route running, 89 mid, 94 deep, 94 catching. Again, I would compare this card to the Ghost of Madden Future Jaden Daniels, which is a 90 overall, and I would rather use that card than this card. I hate to sound like a broken record, but these cards are just terrible. They're pitiful, they're awful, and finally we get to the final one here. Stefan Gilmore, another player who meets a bunch of different theme teams, so you can get him up to 96 speed, and then he has 93 man, 91 zone, 94 press. This card isn't terrible if you're going to have him on a theme team. If you're just going to be using stock attributes, he's going to be a little bit too slow to keep up with the majority of the wide receivers, as we have a bunch of stock 95 speed receivers out there, and then with theme team boosts and whatnot, you know, this card's not going to be able to go out there and cover Xavier Worthy if you don't have it on a theme team. So that's it for the requirements. Now we don't have a screenshot, but to build out these 94s, I believe you're going to need 3 91 overall roster revolution cards and then 2 91 to 92 overall players from any promo. We do have a screenshot now of this set where you're going to exchange 10 tokens to receive 1 medal, and that 1 medal is what you're going to put in the upgrade path to any of those 94 overall champions or the LTDs we're going to show you here in a moment, and those will give them a discounted ability. It just seems like overkill. I don't mind the token aspect of it, but why not just make 1 roster revolution token equal the upgrade? Why do we need 10 tokens to get 1 more token to then use that token to get the discounts? It just seems like a little bit too much, and we'll see exactly how you're going to earn these tokens, and if you can get all 10 of them today, I'm sure they're going to put them in some type of pack offer as well. This promo is terrible, and here are the LTDs. You guys do not want to be spending your money on the content that drops today. Again, we'll talk about it all when it's in game later, but Eric Kendricks is one of 2 LTDs, 95 overall middle linebacker. He's a little bit on the short side there, 93 speed, 91 zone, 94 hit power, 92 block shed, 94 tackle. The strength is probably the only low thing there, that and his height. It's not a bad card at all, but when you think about LTDs, it's either going to be expensive or just not worth it, and I don't like this card at a 95 overall. Same thing with Adam Thielen. You know, we got a 94 speed, 95 overall LTD wide receiver. His route running is really good. Catch and traffic, spec catch, all solid on this one as well, but for the amount of times this card is going to come out of packs, again, just not going to be worth the price, especially if it's well over 1 million coins. And because all of these cards aren't bad, there will be some of you out there that are going to go ahead and spend your money, but I just don't think all in all it's going to be worth it. So if not a lot of people are opening up packs, then I don't see these LTDs being extremely frequent on the auction house. So there you have it. That's the promo. Again, later today we'll be dropping a video when it comes out, but let me know what you think about it. I'm not impressed at all. Hopefully week 2, 3, 4, and beyond are a whole lot better than the cards that we got today. Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is Popular Stranger. I'm out. Peace.